Fantom. Look at that chart, man. Look at that chart go. Oh, man. So Fantom rockets another 8% after the Quantum Miami conference officially kicked off. Today will be day 2. Yesterday we had Michael Kong and Simone Pomposi speak on a panel. Today is one of the key days with Andre Cronje set to speak. What does this mean for the price action? What can we expect to see? Plus some warnings which you may not like, but I'm here to give you them anyway. Smash up likes, don't forget to subscribe. Check out this chart, guys. Absolutely insane here on Fantom. Yesterday, I was warning of a potential head and pattern shoulder. You've got to be very, very careful of these. But look at this bounce off the trend line. Big move, creating a higher high, and Fantom continues to roar on. Now, a lot of people start giving you negative stick when you're sharing a bearish pattern. Guys, if you're not aware of the potential negative risks, it's like you being in a boxing fight and not looking for what the opponent is trying to do. You have to be aware of the bearish patterns that are forming so that you can play out your bullish case. That's very, very important. So guys, nice higher high here. You can see I put this line here at 42 cents because that's where we got a violent rejection here. Came back to trend line, retested and broke through nice. Now having a strong 8+% day today, and it's absolutely insane. If we take a look here at the day, you've got Aptos moving another 28% so far today. Threshold Network moving 14%. ApeCoin even moving. Optimism, obviously layer 2 solution moving 10%. Fantom up here was 6% at the time of this, but it's actually 8% now on the chart. So Fantom's one of the biggest movers. But what I wanted to actually share with you is this. If you sort it into the week view, you can see Fantom is in the top 3, returning you 46% in just the last week. If you sort this by month, Fantom is in still the top 6 or 7 here with 117% over the month. A huge bounce back here by Fantom, and just goes to show you the momentum behind the project right now. People are looking for undervalued layer 1 solutions, and for me, this was always why since 2021, yes, 2021 feels like ages ago, I was making videos on Fantom and how it's just so obnoxiously undervalued compared to other layer 1 solutions. And it's quite ironic that on this day, as we're saying this about Fantom moving 8 or so percent, you've got Aptos, another layer 1 solution, new, barely anything achieved so far, up 28%, and that project has gone insane as well. I covered that off in yesterday's video, so make sure you catch up on that if you want to hear my somewhat negative thoughts around Aptos. But, you know, not negative in the sense of hating, I just can't find a community behind it. So if you know a community behind Aptos, I want to speak to them. I want to know what is it they're invested in, why do they love it? Because my thesis right now is it just VCs? Is it just VC money and Web 2 money as well, the Googles and the Facebooks, that are propping up this cryptocurrency? Because I find it very odd. Even other cryptocurrencies, which I may not be so fond of, they have very strong communities, vibrant communities, people who actively message on Twitter and in the Discords and engage with the communities. Where is this for Aptos? Where is it? And for them to be sitting at $14 billion plus valuations, like, where is that community? I find that very, very odd on Aptos. Let's check out the agenda now, guys. And this is the main thing of the day today. You've got Andre Cronje speaking here, 1 p.m. Eastern time. That's 6 p.m. my time. Guys, quick story. So the other day, I got a message from one of my team members, and it turned out he got caught up in a phishing attack. Yes, these phishing attacks are getting more and more sophisticated, whereby the attackers are able to pretend they are a senior person in a company and request payment from somebody else. On top of that, I got another email from one of our IT guys who said I need to change all my passwords because they've been leaked on the dark web. This is a complete pain, and that is why today I'm proud to partner with Aura. Aura is an easy to use app which gives you everything you need to stay safe online. Aura protects you from scammers and hackers by scanning the dark web, where criminals sell stolen information, looking for your emails, your passwords, and your social security numbers. It then alerts you fast if it finds anything. Aura also gives you near real-time alerts on suspicious credit inquiries, like if someone was opening a loan or a credit agreement in your name. Their built-in VPN also allows you to stay anonymous online by keeping your browsing history and personal information safe and encrypted. Aura even helps you manage what your kids can do on their devices as well, so you can restrict specific apps, set screen time limits, and you can even set focus times to ensure your children are doing their homework instead instead of binging on my videos on YouTube. And not to forget, their password manager also lets you store and access all your passwords in one place. Now here's the thing, maybe you've got an app or two that does some of these things. The beauty with Aura, and what I specifically like about it, is that they've managed to bundle all of these into one place. So you just need Aura and it'll take care of all your online phishing, scamming, and VPN needs. So let Aura do the hard work of keeping you safe online, and we've got a 14-day free trial for you and up to 60% off on the subscriptions. Definitely head over to my link, ijaz.uk/Aura to take advantage of that. And let's get straight back into the video. Very important, guys. Very, very important. Andre Cronje specifically tweeted to say that there will not be any major updates. Now that doesn't necessarily mean the price won't move, but it's very important. I know people won't like this. I'm gonna get stick for this, but it's very important that you do not fall for buy the rumor, sell the news, guys. Please. Look, I'm willing to take the stick when Fantom is moving and the price is moving nice and in the green. I'll be the one. I'll take all the abuse. I'll be the one to say, guys, be a little bit cautious, right? I was here in 2021 when the Fantom Developer Conference kicked off and the price went crazy and then started falling thereafter. So if you're holding short-term bags, if you've just found this video or found Fantom because you're seeing the price action move, please be very, very careful with buy the rumor, sell the news. But if you're here to trade the action, be very, very careful. If you're not experienced, you can get burned with these binary events and buy the rumor, sell the news. We've also got some critical GDP figures coming out later on today. We're getting the fourth quarter GDP reading for 2022. It's the first of 3 estimates, and the predicted outcome is around that 2.6 mark for the annualized rate in Q4. Remember, this was 3.2% in Q3, so they're expecting it to drop off slightly here, but estimates are quite broad, so it's been quite hard to get this 2.6 figure estimate here. Some are ranging anywhere from 1.1% to 3.7%, and remember, they give you the estimate, then they revise it 3 times. This is the first estimate, but it's important that we look for this number as well. We also then get the initial jobless claims, which I think is probably going to take a little bit more of a precedence here, which sounds a bit odd because GDP is considered the greater number. And if that surprises, then of course markets will be upset. But if that comes in broadly in line, I think this is the figure the markets will hang their hat on a little bit more. Remember, I said the start of this year will shift from a CPI focus and an inflation focus more to a jobs market focus, because the markets, to all intents and purposes, feel like inflation is starting to come under control. So the initial jobless claims are expected to come in at 205,000 for the week ending the January the 21st versus 190,000 in the previous week. So in other words, a spike in the number of jobless claims. This is consistent with what Jerome Powell wants. Remember, Jerome Powell wants more unemployment. He wants the unemployment rate to go up to help bring that side of inflation down. So it's very important that we see that number come in around the estimates. I will be making a video later on today to cover that off. So jumping back here in the Fantom chart, what are the key levels that we now have to watch for? Let's bring out the hourly EMA ribbon, and you can see a really nice bounce here, right? When we were worried about this head and shoulders pattern, we came into the EMA ribbon and it bounced with vengeance. Nice big move here, coinciding with when the conference officially kicked off, and a nice big move here to the upside. Let's now zoom up to the 4 hourly, and you can start to see now how we're performing here on the 4 hourly chart. Nice big candlesticks off the 4 hourly EMA ribbon. Similarly on the daily, right? Hugely extended, and now working our way to the next key level. You can see we've broken very important resistance here. This is not insignificant whatsoever. This resistance level here at that 41-42 cents mark was very important, and we've managed to break it. Now it's perfectly fine if we want to come back and retest on the longer time frame. Right, over the next couple of weeks or so, if we want to retest at 38 and then work our way up, that's absolutely fine. That's not an issue here on Fantom. You've got another important resistance level mark about where we're heading now. So if I remove this EMA ribbon just to tidy it up a little bit, you can see here, this is an important resistance level. You see a bunch of candlestick closes around this 43, 44 cents mark, which is where we're operating now. We need to see a clean break of this level. If I bring out the VPVR, let's see if there's major volume. And yeah, not surprisingly, right? We're still going through major volume bars. But now you can see the last of that major volume was sitting at 42 cents, which is from this kind of level here. So the fact that we managed to break through this level means volume will become less less significant in this next phase. So moving up to 58, given if the market is with us and we've got a nice tailwind from Bitcoin, should be nice and achievable here on Fantom. Just putting our slightly longer term hat on, what are my thoughts here? Where do I think this price action can go? Well, one useful tool, which again we go through in our TA course, completely free, ijaz.uk/TA. Please make sure you take advantage of that, guys. Who else has made their TA course absolutely free? Go check that out. Link is in the description. We can draw our Fibonacci ratios, right? And you can see here you go from swing low to swing high. So I've just popped that on there. And what you can see is our golden pocket is the 0.618 to 0.65 mark, which brings you to a $2.34 to $2.45 price target here on Fantom. This is where things get a little bit crazy. When we fell very abruptly from about the $1.62 mark here on Fantom. Now, the whole market was downturning violently. But if you look at that, once you fell from that level all the way down to pretty much where we're at, the 43, 44 cents mark, there was very little support in that action. Now, at the time, that's really bad, right? Oh no, there's no support anywhere all the way down here. But now it's going to pay dividends, because the bears did not build any scaffolding. Remember, when we're going up, you don't want price just to do this. You want it to do like a step ladder, right? You want it to build some scaffolding and you want it to go up steadily. That way, when you face some turbulence on the way down, you've got some support to hit. Similarly, the bears created no scaffolding on the way down. So now, on our ascendancy, we should be able to expect quite sharp, steep rises here on Fantom, all things else considered equal. So this is positive news here for the movement on Fantom, because Fantom has dealt with most of the immediate resistance. The immediate resistance was this level here and this level here, and if we can push through like we are now, we start to get to clean, a big green field where we can start to make meaningful inroads and move the price quite powerfully up to the first retracement level at $1.50. So this is where a lot of people will get caught out, because a lot of people will sit there and go, yeah, there's still ages to go, I'll jump in later. These altcoins which got wiped down to 98% plus, the ones that survive and people still like, the ones that are still moving today, like you can clearly see Fantom as impetus today, they will move quickly. And they will not wait for you to get on the bus. So it's important that if you like a project, if you believe in the long-term view of a project, you have conviction in the project, that you make sure you take a long, cold, hard stare at your bag and say, is this bag the bag I'm ready to take into the next bull run? And if it's not, then you may have to do something about it. Not financial advice. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Smash up likes. Don't forget to subscribe. Be careful of buy the rumor, sell the news, guys. I'll take the stick and abuse in the comments. That's absolutely fine. Stay safe out there. Smash up likes, and I'll see you in the next one.